So the Marvel Comics writer Chris Claremont, who wrote the X-Men comics back in the day, has come out and revealed some key leaks and details for the upcoming Avengers Doomsday movie. So I'm going to be explaining them here. He essentially was doing an interview, he was asked a couple questions, and because he's a comic writer for Marvel, they've consulted him for the upcoming movie because he's an X-Men expert. He wrote X-Men comics, and the X-Men are going to be in the new Avengers movie. So he gave us the scoop, and I'm going to break it down for you here now. So, one of the many things he revealed is that Robert Downey Jr. is actually going to be playing more than one character. We know he's going to be playing Victor Von Doom, aka Doctor Doom, but apparently he's also going to be playing other characters. For example, perhaps a Tony Stark variant, maybe multiple Doctor Doom variants. So that is very interesting. Now, we know this is the multiverse saga and Doomsday is a multiversal film, so it's not that surprising that actors will play multiple characters, but I am surprised to hear he will be doing that in this Doomsday movie. But a bigger reveal might be the fact that Chris Evans is returning as Captain America in the new Avengers movie, except he will be playing both a young Captain America and or a evil Captain America. I mean, think about it. Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom is basically evil Iron Man, so now we also have an evil Captain America. Put two and two together, and we're probably going to get an evil Black Widow, an evil Hawkeye, and an evil Thor, and an evil Hulk. So we have an evil original Avengers team, as in alternate versions of them from different universes. Captain America becomes Captain Hydra from a different universe. Iron Man becomes Doctor Doom from a different universe. Black Widow becomes Silver Sable from another universe. List goes on. Hulk becomes Maestro Hulk, who's a smart, stronger Hulk from another universe. Hawkeye becomes Bullseye from another universe. Like, the list could go on. It could be very exciting. So that's a cool thing he revealed. Another thing he revealed is that Psylocke, the X-Men character, will be in the movie. The only question is, Asian Psylocke or British Psylocke? The next thing he revealed is that Scarlet Witch will be playing a good variant of herself. However, she will side with Doctor Doom. Scarlet Witch is obviously not dead ever since Doctor Strange 2. She'll be back and she'll play a key role in the movie, but so will Jean Grey, who has not been announced yet, but Chris Claremont has revealed that she will be back as the Phoenix Force, and she will be played by the original actress who played her back in the old X-Men movies. So that is a pretty big reveal. The last thing he kind of left us with was that Wolverine does kill someone important. My guess is that it's either Thor or Jean, because she goes crazy, like in the last movie. But those are the big reveals. He is someone of note. When he answered these questions, you can watch the interview yourself. He looked like he was speaking facts. So we'll see if this stuff is true. I think there's some truth to it, though. This all sounds very believable. As far as the Psylocke thing is concerned, I think that's very exciting because it means that we hopefully can get Olivia Munn to come back and reprise her role. She was great in, I believe it was X-Men Apocalypse, so that would be really cool to see her come back and be Psylocke again. Psylocke has been great in Marvel Rivals. I love the character, so that's really cool that she'll come back. I think all the original X-Men should come back. Jean Grey is no exception. Of course, Wolverine will be there, and it would be cool to have a repeat of The Last Stand where Wolverine ends up killing her because she goes to OP. But why would Wolverine have to kill Jean? Why would she even be in the Phoenix Force? It's because I think Avengers Doomsday is high-key Avengers vs. X-Men, as in the new Avengers versus the OG X-Men. So that will be a lot of what the movie is, but the people pulling the strings will be Team Doctor Doom, who's trying to take the multiversal throne from Loki, and there'll be Team Loki who are trying to protect Loki with the throne. A really cool thing to think about is the fact that Loki, as far as most people remember, is a supervillain. Imagine you're Spider-Man and you have to choose between helping the supervillain Loki, who last time you saw Loki, he was trying to kill all of New York. Would you rather join him and make him king of everything? Or would you rather make a man that looks exactly like Iron Man, your hero, your friend? Would you rather trust him? Of course you're going to trust the alternate Iron Man as opposed to the alternate Loki. So I think a lot of heroes are going to side with Doctor Doom initially because they believe he's the good guy. He looks like Iron Man. And Doctor Strange is no exception. He'll definitely be on Doctor Doom's side, just like he is in the comics that this movie is based on. Time Runs Out, Secret Wars. Those comics are going to be very similar to what we get in the movie and vice versa. So I'm very excited for that. I think that will be a cool twist, having people be hesitant to join Loki's team, even though Loki will be the good guy. If you've seen the Loki show, then you know he's the good guy. As far as the variants of like the evil Avengers and multiple Iron Men, I think all of that is a given. I think this is the multiverse saga. We should have as many variants as possible. And I'm ultimately extremely excited for Avengers Doomsday. And I think all of this stuff sounds really cool. Which heroes are going to join Team Loki in order to protect him on the multiversal throne? And which heroes are going to fight for Team Doctor Doom and help him take over the multiverse. Of course, spoiler, I mean, that's just my kind of theorizing. Doctor Doom is going to win. He's going to steal the multiversal throne from Loki, reshape the entire multiverse, and make it in his image where he is the God King. Why? Why does anyone help Doctor Doom do this? Because incursions are happening everywhere and something needs to change. And Doctor Doom is that change, for better or for worse. I think Avengers Doomsday will have a sad ending where Doctor Doom wins, the multiverse is his. Just like in Infinity War, there was a sad ending. Thanos won, snapped everyone, then the movie ended. And then just like how in Endgame, the Avengers got the get back, in Secret Wars, the Avengers will get the get back. But Doomsday will have a sad ending with Doom winning. Doomsday in of itself is a reference, of course, to Doctor Doom, but also the countdown. Based on the Avengers Time Runs Out comic, there is a countdown to the final incursion, which will be between the 616 Avengers universe and an X-Men universe. They'll be the last two universes colliding. All the X-Men characters will come into the MCU and vice versa. The MCU characters will go into the X-Men universe and they'll have an epic grand battle under the belief that one universe needs to kill the other to survive, only for both universes to lose. It's exactly what happens in the Avengers Secret Wars comics, wherein the original 616 universe has a final incursion with the Ultimate Universe. The only thing that's left to answer is, why are there even incursions happening in the first place? Why are universes collapsing and why does the multiverse need to change? I think the main reason will be revealed to be Monica Rambeau being inside the X-Men universe. If you've seen the Marvels, you know, the post-end credit scene, she ended up in the X-Mansion with Beast. My guess is her being in a different universe by accident for a prolonged time is going to cause a bunch of incursions, and that will probably cause those two universes to incur specifically. Then there's what then there's the stuff that Doctor Strange did in his movie and Spider-Man, which would also cause incursions, etc., etc. I think a lot of people will be to blame for the incursions. Mostly Kang, Loki a bit as well, Sylvie, etc., etc. But it's all very exciting stuff. Please comment below and let me know what you guys think of how this is sounding. Thank you quickly, everyone, for all the love and support on my last video, the Thunderbolts post-end credit reveal. 13k views as of making this video is insane for me. That's a huge record. And we also finally hit 100 subscribers. So I'm very grateful. I'll be making a celebratory video soon. It'll probably be a rap song about Thunderbolts. So stay tuned for that. And go check out my last Captain America parody rap song that I made to celebrate 50 subscribers. But I appreciate all the love and support. If you enjoyed, sub or some. And let me know your opinion on all of this down below. Peace.